Hello, my dear learners. Very good afternoon. In fact, good evening, everyone, and welcome to English Medium Prep by Exampur. So, welcome to English Medium Prep by Exampur, guys. And first of all, please confirm your attendance. Then we are going to start the today's session. So, let me refresh the system as well. Then we are going to start it. Let me refresh the system also. Let me refresh the system, then we are going to start today's discussion. And today we are going to discuss about the previous year question of the SSC CGL Tier 1. SSC CGL Tier 1, we are going to discuss the previous year question itself. So guys, first of all, let's see. Let me just zoom this so that I can see your comment properly. Okay. So guys, as you all know, is SSC yesterday night around 9 p.m. it has released the official notification of a CGL examination, and there are big changes that we have seen. There are big changes that we have seen. First of all, Sharvani, very good evening. First of all, we have seen that Tier 1 has become of only qualifying nature, and the cutoff for unreserved category is fixed around 30%. So if you score around 60 marks, then you are eligible. And other than this, in tier 2, the merit will be on the basis of tier 2, guys, and 25 questions are from general awareness. That means 75 marks. Along with English, you have to solve within 1 hour. So that's a big thing. Now we cannot rely on the superficial things and on any book. Okay, let's read some ABC book and then definitely you are going to clear the exam. So that cannot happen from nowadays. That means you have to know the core of the subject, then only you will be able to qualify the tier 2, and tier 1 has become qualifying nature. So if you score minimum on the tier 1 also, then you are eligible for tier 2 also, tier 2. So that is the big changes that we have seen in the SSC CGL syllabus that will be implemented from this particular year, that is from CGL 2022. And you must have seen the session that is taken by Sanjay Tomar sir, where he has discussed about the changes in the exam pattern of CGL 1 and CGL Tier 2. So now you have to shape up your preparation in completely different style. So Sharvani, Akshay, Akash, good evening and welcome to the session. Welcome to the session, guys. Good evening all of you. And you must have seen the official notification as well that we have shared and also taken session on it. So now there should be complete change in the strategy of general awareness, and I will be bringing a strategy session also. There we will discuss how you have to study general awareness after the notification. What should be your course of action and what should be the plan of studies. Although the number of questions from mathematics definitely has reduced. Sir, EWS cutoff will be same as you are. Hopefully EWS that will be around same as you are. So big change in the syllabus of SSC. So it is now the time to reshape your preparation and you have to start according to the need of the exam. It may happen that in tier 2 you will be asked the concept, you may get tested on conceptual level. That means if your concept is strong, then only you will be able to answer. Otherwise you have to leave the question. And 3 question 1 marks and 1/3 it is the negative marking. So big change in the syllabus. Now the domination of the maths has got reduced. Earlier, after adding pre and main, you have 125 question. Now in pre-exam 25 question and in main exam 30 questions. So it is only 55 questions. So students, now let's start the session of today, and today I will be discussing the previous year paper of Indian history, what has came, and now we will be in upcoming days we will discuss what should be your course of action for tier 1 and also for tier 2. So good evening Kainat, and it's very good to see all my students back. So let's start the today's session. And this is the previous year paper of Indian history. Now you have to restart the preparation in different mood. Now the factual knowledge will be not well enough to crack the exam. You have to go on the conceptual clarity. So Sudeep, good evening, and let's start the session. So concept is king. Now you have to say it is not the fact is the king, it is concept is the king. So you have to focus on the conceptual understanding of the topic. Now let's start the today's discussion, and first question that is before you. The question is कि Sufi lodges exist during the time of Shah Jahan, where the people used to come and discuss the spiritual matter. What this spiritual lodges they were called? So during the Sufi time, guys, the spiritual lodges were there. What the spiritual lodges were called? Now the GN's wants full izzat, definitely. So now the GS is like the Guddu Pandit of Mirzapur movie. So he wants full izzat. Now GS also wants the same. And you have to give if you want to qualify. Okay, let's see the correct answer, guys. So they were called Eidgah, Dargah, Khanka or Mahal. So let's see the correct answer. Everyone is saying going option with option C. Guys, the correct answer will be option C. That is called Khanka. Khanka, it is the place where Sufi saint used to live and used to hold the religious discussion. So it is a place where Sufi saint used to live and hold religious discussions. So that is called Khanka. Eidgah, it is place where people go to offer namaz of Eid. Then Dargah, it is the tomb of Sufi saint. That is called Dargah, and Mahal, it is like a palace. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Khanka. Khanka, it is a place where Sufi saint used to live and also they used to hold the religious discussion. Eidgah, it is the place where the people used to go offer prayer during the time of Eid. Dargah, it is the tomb of Sufi saint, and Mahal, it is called the palace. Therefore, my dear learners, the correct answer will be option C, that is called Khanka, or the place where Sufi saint used to live. I hope this is clear to all of you guys. Then we will be moving to the next question, and like you will find the Khanka of Nizamuddin Aulia, that was in Delhi. So that is in the Nizamuddin Dargah complex. So correct answer will be option C. Is that clear, guys? Shall I move to the next question? And now once I will come with a complete discussion on the syllabus, ki how you have to prepare for the general awareness for the SSC tier 1 and also for tier 2, although the syllabus remains the same, but the level of the question will go from factual questions to conceptual clarity. So if you are conceptually strong, guys, then you need not have to fear, and I want to make you all, every time I always emphasized on the conceptual clarity. If you are conceptually strong, then it is very easy for you to clear any examination. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Khanka. Now, okay, before I should move to the next question, guys, let me ask you one question. What is Peer and Murid in Sufi terms? So what is Peer and Murid in Sufi terms? So what is Peer and Murid in Sufi terms? So what is Peer and Murid in Sufi term, guys? Okay, definitely once I will go with option D, then first of all, let me ask you one question. Okay, what is Peer and Murid and what is called Sama? Sama. These are all Sufi terms and I have discussed these all Sufi terms. So what is Pir and Murid in Sufi terms and what is Sama? What is Pir and Murid in Sufi term? What is Sama? So what is Pir and Murid, guys, and what is Sama? Okay, what is Pir and Murid? Guys, first of all, Pir means mentor or teacher, and Murid means disciple, and Sama, that was the musical night. And it was not a musical night, it was musical means devotional music, it was spiritual music, not devotional music. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Khanka. Murid, Sama is like just, not it is like a jasn, it was type of a musical night. It was type of a musical night where the people come and used to sing Qawwali. It is not like that it was a Jasn like where the people they are going to have some feast and all. So it is not like Jasn. Jasn का मतलब होता है कि चलो खाना पीना मस्ती मजा हो रही है. तो ये जो म्यूजिक था ये डिवोशनल म्यूजिक था जो आत्मा को परमात्मा से जोड़ दे. ऐसा नहीं कि वहां बैठ के कवाली, फिल्मी टाइप की कवाली गाई जा रही है. तो वहां फिल्मी कवाली नहीं चलती थी. वो म्यूजिक जो रूह को अल्लाह से जोड़ दे. ऐसा नहीं कि बैठ के मूवी वाला गा रहे हैं अल्ताफ राजा टाइप कवाली, तुम तो ठहरे परदेसी टाइप कवाली. तो वो कवाली होता था जो रूह से ईश्वर को जोड़े, ना कि बैठ के फिल्मी कवाली टाइप से गाए. So that I wish to explain to you, it was not a filmy type kawali, it was such a kawali that can connect your soul to the spirit, that can connect your soul to the God. So that was not like a jasn or feast that everyone is enjoying the things, having a good sumptuous brunch or sometimes dinner itself. So it was not like that. So it was not a jasn, it was type of devotional music that connects your soul to the God. Like ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा, after listening to that you feel you are connected with the God. It does not mean you start feeling okay what's a filmy thing and enjoying the event. And Sama, it is a musical night. Now guys, let's move to the next question and let's see what next question is for us. Ki Shahjahanabad city, which was built by Shah Jahan, it is on the bank of which river? So Shahjahanabad city, it is on the bank of which river? And your options are Ganga, Chenab, Rapti or Yamuna. So on which river Shahjahanabad is located? Okay, let's see the correct answer, guys. Correct answer, Sudept is going with option D. Okay. So Kainat as well, option D. So many students, they are going with option D, D, D. Okay, everyone is going with option D. Now guys, do tell me in which year Shah Jahan shifted the capital Shah Jahan shifted the capital, guys, from Agra to Delhi. So Shah Jahan shifted Agra to Delhi, and this Delhi, it is the old Delhi area. So the area was of old Delhi, that is called Shahjahanabad, that was located on the bank of river Yamuna. So that is located on the bank of river Yamuna, and Agra plus Delhi both are on bank of Yamuna. Both are located on the bank of river Yamuna. So is it in 1648? So Ritul Pandey, 1648 or which year? So come 10 years back, 1638, not 1648. So that was in 1638 AD. And the time period of Shah Jahan is 1628 to 1658 AD. So he shifted the capital from Agra to Delhi in 1638, and that was on the bank of river Yamuna. Now on the bank of river Ganga, many cities are there, Chenab and Rapti, that is Gorakhpur. Gorakhpur, that is located on the bank of river Rapti. So that is UP OPS. So that is 1638. Therefore, I said you to come 10 years back. Therefore, 1648, 10 years back, 1638. So correct answer will be what? It will be option D, that is Yamuna. Now we will be moving to the next question to discuss. Let's move to the next question to discuss Shahjahanabad city, that is located on the bank of river Yamuna, and Shahjahanabad, this is Old Delhi. Shahjahanabad, this is Old Delhi, and this Old Delhi is sometimes called as Delhi 6 because 6 is the pin code of Old Delhi, that is therefore it is also called Delhi 6. Delhi 6 bhi kaha jata hai because it's the Old Delhi area. So correct answer will be option D, that is the bank of river Yamuna. Okay, very easy question guys. Let's see, because this type of easy question may come in tier 1 but not in tier 2 at all. Now, who defeated Marathas in the third battle of Panipat? So, third battle of Panipat, who defeated Marathas? Is it Aurangzeb, Ahmad Shah Abdali, Muhammad Shah Rangila, or Shah Jahan? So, who defeated Maratha in the third battle of Panipat? Third battle of Panipat, who defeated? Definitely, like let's see, Vladimir Putin, Sudipto. Okay, so that if you are saying the year, then I can well understand you know the name of the parties as well. Okay, everyone is saying option B. So correct answer is again guys option B. That happened on 14th January 1761, and the correct answer will be Ahmad Shah Abdali. Now Ahmad Shah Abdali was from Afghanistan. He was from Afghanistan and he was given the title of Durr-e-Durran. Durr-e-Durran, that was the title of Ahmad Shah Abdali. This was the title of Ahmad Shah Abdali. So Ahmad Shah Abdali was from Afghanistan. He defeated Marathas. So Maratha army that was led by Sadashiv Rao Bhau. Sadashiv Rao Bhau, with him Narayan Rao was there, who was upcoming Peshwa, versus Ahmad Shah Abdali. And the result was Abdali got defeated. Marathas got defeated, not Abdali. So Marathas got defeated badly. So Marathas were defeated badly. Marathas, they were defeated very badly in this battle. So correct answer will be what guys? It is Ahmad Shah Abdali, and Abdali invaded India for the first time in 1757. So Abdali invaded India for first time in 1757 AD. 1757 during the time of Alamgir II. During the time of Alamgir II, and he plundered Delhi. So correct answer will be none other than Ahmad Shah Abdali. So he defeated Marathas, and Muhammad Shah Rangila, he was defeated. Muhammad Shah Rangila was defeated by whom? So he was defeated by Nadir Shah. He was defeated in Nadir Shah in the Battle of Karnal. In the Battle of Karnal. So correct answer will be option B, that is Ahmad Shah Abdali. Ahmad Shah Abdali, he invaded India in 1757 during the time of Alamgir II. And what was the objective of the invasion? Just to plunder Delhi, because he was also a plunderer and was the king of Afghanistan, and his title was Durre Durran. That was the title of Abdali. So, correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Ahmad Shah Abdali. Okay. So, I hope it is clear to everyone. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Shall I move to the next question? Is it clear to all? Shall I move to the next question? Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question before you. So, is that clear to all of you? Okay, let's come to the next question, guys. The next question is, what was the name of the Council of Ministers during the reign of Shivaji Maharaj? So, what was the name of the Council of Ministers during the time of Shivaji Maharaj? Is it Ashtadiggaj, Navratna, Ashtapradhan, or none of the above? So, what was the name of the Council of Ministers of the Shivaji? So, name of the Council of Ministers of Shivaji, guys, that was called Ashtapradhan. Ashtapradhan was the name of the Council of Ministers, and Asht means 8 and Pradhan means head. So they were group 8. There were 8 ministers who were collectively called Ashtapradhan. Ashtadiggaj, it was the group of 8 Telugu poets of Krishnadev Raya, and that was in the court of Krishnadev Raya, and he was from Tuluv dynasty, 1509 to 1529. 1509 to 1529. Then Navratna, that was in the court of Chandragupta Vikramaditya, Chandragupta II, and Akbar. So, correct answer will be Ashtapradhan. Now, guys, my question to you, this is very easy question. Everyone has given the correct answer. Now, my question to you is ki which Maratha ruler added the post of Pant Pratinidhi in Ashtapradhan? Which Maratha ruler added the post of Pant Pratinidhi in Ashtapradhan? So, after addition of Pant Pratinidhi, total became 9 posts. Total became 9 officers. So, which Maratha ruler added the post of Pant Pratinidhi? That is not Shambhaji. It is not easy, guys. That much it is not too much easy. It can be answered in the one go. It is not Shambhaji Maharaj. He was his stepbrother. So that's a very big hint. He was his stepbrother. And now what was his name? He added one more post that was called Pant Pratinidhi, and after which it became 9 posts. He was the stepbrother of Shambhaji Maharaj. Can you tell me his name? Can you tell me his name? He was the stepbrother of Shambhaji Maharaj. That's a very big hint. And after being assassination of Shambhaji Maharaj, he was husband of Tarabai, who held the Maratha Samraj after Shambhaji Maharaj was being arrested by Aurangzeb, and his son Shahuji and wife Yesubai, they were in the captivity of Aurangzeb. Very good Akshay, that is Rajaram, Rajaram, and he was second son of Shivaji. second son of Shivaji Maharaj and was stepbrother of Shambhaji. Stepbrother of Shambhaji. So correct answer will be option A. So that is Raja Ram. So that is called Raja Ram, and the first person who was Pant Pratinidhi, that was Parshuram Triambak. So first Pant Pratinidhi was Parshuram Triambak. Parshuram Triambak. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Ashtapradhan. Yes, husband of Tarabai. Definitely Ritul Pandey. He was husband of Tarabai and the father of Shivaji II. And the first Pant Pratinidhi was Parshuram Triambak. That was his name because Tarabai, she was one of the fiery ladies of the Maratha kingdom. So she was not a very common girl. She was a very fiery lady and she know every type of weapon, how to handle different type of weapons. She perfectly knew. One of the greatest female warriors of the Maratha Empire, that is Tarabai. So correct answer will be Ashtapradhan. Asht means 8, Pradhan means the head. Out of this, the most important post, later it became of Peshwa. And Balaji Vishwanath became the first Peshwa of the Maratha Empire. Now, come to a very easy question. Which of the following king was also known as Shiladitya? So, which of the following king was called Shiladitya? Is it Ashok, Akbar, Harshvardhan, Samudragupta? Who was called Shiladitya? So, who was called Shiladitya, guys? Shiladitya, the person Huen Sang referred his name in his book Siyuki as Shiladitya. So, let's see the correct answer. Okay, Sudept, Kainat, Vladimir, Sharvani, everyone is saying option C. Shiladitya, that means this name was referred by Huen Sang in his book about Harshvardhan, 606 to 647 AD. So from 606 to 647 AD, that was Harshvardhan. And his book, the name of his book is Siyuki, that is countries or the world of the West. World of the West. So correct answer will be option D, Samudragupta, Napoleon of India, by Vincent Arthur Smith. And Akbar 1556 to 1605. And Ashoka he was from the Mauryan dynasty and he was one of the greatest king. Ashok, the name was Devanam Payadasi. That means one who is the beloved of God. One who is beloved of God, that is Ashok Devanam Payadasi. So correct answer will be option D, C, that is Harshvardhan. Samudragupta, that is the Napoleon of India. That was being called by Vincent Arthur Smith. So Rajmangal Singh. Okay, so if I am not wrong, you are same Rajmangal who used to message me on the Facebook. So Rajmangal, yes, that I remember the name in fact. So Rajmangal, same Rajmangal, if I am not wrong, who used to message me on the Facebook. Akbar Shahanshah, that was the title of the king. So Shahanshah does not mean, it simply means the title of the king it was. Rajmangal Singh Raghuvanshi, that I am not wrong in fact. Okay, definitely. So that means I have a very good memory, in fact. So that is Harshvardhan, guys, and he was being referred as Shiladitya in his by Wensang. That is in his book Siyuki. He wrote he is Shiladitya, and he started Harsh calendar in 606 AD, because in 606 he became king, and Harsh calendar was lunar calendar in nature. It was a lunar calendar in nature. So correct answer will be option C, that is Harshvardhan. And Ashok was referred as Devanampayadasi, that is the beloved of the god. Now let's come to the next question. And Harshvardhan was defeated by Pulkeshin II on the bank of river Narmada, and after which he did not went to South India. So he also want to conquer South India, but he was defeated by Pulkeshin II on the bank of river Narmada. So after this he never went to South India. Therefore correct answer will be what? It will be option C, that is Harshvardhan. Now, come to the next question. Very easy question. Ki who among the following Mughal emperor built Jama Masjid in Delhi? So, who among the following Mughal emperor built Jama Masjid in Delhi? Jama Masjid in Delhi, who among the following Mughal emperor did so? Is it Akbar, Shah Jahan, Bahadur Shah first, or none of the above? So, who built the Jama Masjid in Delhi? Okay, let's see. Jama Masjid. Oh, very good. So everyone is going with option B. So I have to set. So once we will start the main GS for main exam, guys, then we will be setting some standard questions. So Jama Masjid, that is also called Masjid-e Jahanuma. Masjid-e Jahanuma, and it is also called Principal Mosque. And that was being constructed by Shah Jahan, and the cost of construction at that point of time was about 1 million. About 1 million. And if I talk about, guys, this Shah Jahan, so who was the chief architect of Jama Masjid? Who was the chief architect of Jama Masjid, guys? Can you tell me who was the chief architect of Jama Masjid? Chief architect of Jama Masjid. Anyone who can tell me his name? Chief architect of Jama Masjid. Because after this, ready for this type of conceptual questions. 1 million, that was according to their currency during the time of Mughals. It was not 1 million rupees or $1 million, 1 million pound. I say that was according to Mughal currency. That was according to Mughal currency, Akash. Mughal currency. That was the cost of construction of that Jama Masjid, because it is made through red sandstone and also with the white marble. That was in the on the ground, and red sandstone, that is the minarets and the main mosque area. Now come to the next question. Who was the chief architect? Iltutmish completed Jama Masjid. Iltutmish was in 13th century. This is around Mughal. They came in 16th century. So 300 year difference it is. So Jama Masjid, that was Ustad Khalil. Ustad Khalil. And one thing, guys, that is Ustad Khalil and Iltutmish. Iltutmish 1211 to 1236. He completed Qutub Minar. He completed Qutub Minar. So he completed Qutub Minar, guys. Qutub Minar. See, ये है 13th century, and Shah Jahan, that is around 1628 to 1658. 1628 to 1658, so that is around 16th century, that is 17th century. So 400 years difference both. In this, the difference is around 400 years. Dates and years, sometimes they can ask you, although that I have not seen in the conceptual clarity the dates are important, but if you remember the dates then it is easy. Sometimes if the question comes in match the following and if you don't know the answer, the dates helps to come on the correct one. So that is the thing, therefore I say कि dates are important. So dates are important because sometimes we don't know the answer, but we know the century in which it was being made. So if you know the dates, guys, then you can easily eliminate the option and come on the right one. So therefore I say कि dates are important. Indirectly dates helps you to arrive at correct answer. Indirectly dates helps us a lot to arrive at correct answer. I hope Akash clear. So therefore I say okay, remember the dates of the time period of the viceroy, remember the dates of the king, so that it helps you to eliminate the option and come at the right one. Because every answer you know correctly, it is not possible. In fact, it's not possible for anyone to remember all the events of a king, but you remember okay, this thing happened during this time period, this king was there, or this thing happened during that was the viceroy. So through which you can eliminate the option and come at right one. So this is therefore I say it to remember the dates exactly. So that is the thing. And now guys, sometimes they ask you the real date also. So that happens not every time, once in a blue moon. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. And Bahadur Shah, he was the son of Aurangzeb. Muazzam. He was the son of Aurangzeb. That was Muazzam. Bahadur Shah was son of Aurangzeb. हाँ, कई बार बदमाशी है तो भाई कुछ भी पूछ ले, लेकिन जनरली डेट्स काम तो करते हैं. The dates usually works. Therefore, I always say to remember at least the dates of important thing, so that if you get confused, you can arrive at the correct one. Now the number of aspirants are more, guys. The number of vacancies are less. So they will try to make the things more conceptual so that it is easy for them to eliminate the aspirants. Now, very easy question for you people. Who introduced Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi tax? Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi, that is being introduced by whom? हाँ, डेफिनेटली एलिमिनेशन में तो बिल्कुल हेल्प करती है भाई. सभी को सब थोड़ी याद हो पाते हैं, तो कुछ एलिमिनेट करने में भी तो डेट्स काम आ जाते हैं. कई बार हम लोग भी इसको अभी भी यूज करते हैं, बड़ा इफेक्टिव मेथड होता है. सो हु इंट्रोड्यूस्ड चौथ एंड सरदेश मुखी? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi, they were the taxes of the started by Marathas, and out of this Shivaji is the option. Chauth means 1/4 of the tax, 1/4, and Sardesh Mukhi 1/10. Chauth 1/4, Chauth itself 1/4, and Sardesh Mukhi 1/10. Now see, Chauth was taken as a protectorate. Chauth was taken that Marathas will not attack on you, so it was type of a protectorate tax. Protectorate tax that Marathas will not attack on you. And Sardesh Mukhi, this was the tax that was taken by that Marathas. No, one second, guys. One second. Chauth. Oh, what happened? Okay. Chauth, that was take. Hmm. See, Chauth was 1/4 and Sardeshmukhi was 1/10. Chauth was 1/4, Sardeshmukhi will 1/10. And Chauth and Sardeshmukhi, that was being taken by Shivaji Maharaj, that is Marathas. Now, what was the purpose of Chauth and what was the purpose of Sardeshmukhi? Chauth was the purpose that Marathas, if you are giving the Chauth, then Marathas will protect you in case of any attack. In case of any attack, guys, Marathas, first of all, Marathas will not attack on you. So that was the taken as a protectorate tax ki Marathas will not attack on you. So that was the Chauth. And Sardeshmukhi, that was being taken ki in case of any foreign attack, Marathas will help you out. Marathas with their army, that will help you out. So correct answer will be Chauth and 1/4, Sardeshmukhi 1/10. And this was being introduced by Shivaji Maharaj. So Shivaji Maharaj introduced the Chauth and Sardeshmukhi, and Deshmukh, they were like the influential people, and Sardeshmukhi means ki the influential of the influenced. So that was being taken by the Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji Maharaj, he used to take the Chauth and Sardeshmukhi from the other kingdoms. So correct answer will be, guys, option C. That is Shivaji Maharaj. So Shivaji Maharaj used to take Chauth and Sardeshmukhi from the other kingdoms. Now come to the next question. International protection, in short, ki Marathas, they will not attack on you, and if you will pray the Sardeshmukhi also, so in case of any other foreign invasion, Marathas will be there to help you out. So this was type of a tax, that is a protectorate type of tax, it was being taken. Chauth 1/4, 1/10 of the production. Now come to the next question. Next question is, guys, ki who is considered as the founder of the Gupta Empire? So Gupta Empire, who was the founder in fact? Is it Shrigupta, Chandragupta II, Chandragupta I or Samudragupta? So founder of the Gupta Empire, so Guptas, Guptas, they were the feudals of Kushanas. So Guptas were feudal of Kushanas. They were the feudals of Kushanas, and the founder was Shrigupta, followed by Ghatotkacha, followed by Ghatotkacha. Ghatotkacha was the son, and both adopted the title of Maharaj. So both adopted the title of Maharaj. Then Chandragupta II. Chandragupta II, he was the real founder who adopted the title of Maharaja Dhiraj. Who adopted the title of Maharaja Dhiraj and is considered as real founder. Then Chandragupta, oh, 1 second, guys, what is happening in fact? So Chandragupta II, he is Chandragupta Vikramaditya. So he is Chandragupta Vikramaditya. Then Chandragupta I, he is also called real founder of Guptas and adopted the title of Maharaja Dhiraj. And Samudragupta, he was the known as Napoleon of India because of his military conquest. And Prayag Prashasti, is all about him. Prayag Prashasti, that was written by Harishen. He was the Gupta ruler. Hmm. Okay, Akash. So you are asking about why it is called the golden period of the Indian history. Guys, first of all, there is no golden period, there is no dark period at all. So the concept of golden period and there is no concept of dark period. Actually, in the some of the fields, that in the case of literature, in the case of architecture, in the case of science, in case of science, the things were improved, but in the case of women, in case of depressed section of the society, in case of the religious rituals, that became complex, and it was not easy for everyone to follow this. The position of Sudras deteriorated. They were started treating as untouchable people. Therefore, the condition of these deteriorated. So, it is my personal opinion that there is no golden period, there is no dark period. Every age has some positive points, every age has some limitations. But according to the Indian group of historians, they started calling it as a golden period or a dark period. But this is my personal opinion. There is no golden, there is no dark period. Every year, every era has some positive aspects, every era has some negative aspects. So every era has good thing, every era has bad thing, every era has some positivity, every era has some limitations. So it is not like to say it was the golden period or the period after the death of Harshvardhan up to the invasion of Arab, that was a dark age. It is not like that according to me. This is my personal opinion, and that I have reached after reading the books of history. Every era has a particular achievement, every era has some backwardness as well. So that's my personal opinion. There is no golden period, there is no dark period. That's my personal thing. So I hope it is clear, guys, that there is no personal, and your opinion may differ because at that point of time there was development in many fields, but many fields there was backlog as well. Therefore, like you are saying about sati system, first evidence that we got in Aaron. Other than this, you will find that the Shudras, they became untouchables in the society. Position of women deteriorated, Shudras became untouchable. Religious rituals, that became more complex. So, correct answer for this question, guys, that will be Shrigupta, who is considered as the founder of the Gupta Empire. Now, we will be moving to the next question. Very, very easy, guys. These are very easy questions for you to answer it. Now, the people of IVC, they worshipped which particular god? So, sometimes I give easy question so that your confidence get boost up. It is not like that I will start giving the tough questions. So the next question before us is the people of IVC worshipped which god? Very, very easy, guys. Worshipped which god? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Everyone is saying option B. So that is Pashupati. Pashupati, that is also considered as the Proto-Shiva. Proto-Shiva, and seal containing image of Pashupati. It is found from where? So it is found from the Mohenjo-daro. It is found from Mohenjo-daro. So that is Pashupati. Then Agni, Indra and Som, Rig Vedic period. Rig Vedic period. So correct answer will be option B, that is Pashupati. And other than this, mother goddess, that is also called Matri Devi. That is also called Matri Devi. So correct answer will be option B, Pashupati, and the seal that contains the image of Pashupati, it is being found from where? So it is found from the Mohenjo-daro. So correct answer will be what? It is Pashupati, also called Proto-Shiva. Because Pashupati, it is the god of animals. God of animals. And what is the another name? Another name of Indra mentioned in Rigved. What is the another name of Indra mentioned in Rigved? So what is the another name of Indra that is mentioned in Rigved? What is the another name of the king Indra which is mentioned in Rigved? Another name of Indra which is mentioned in Rigved. Brahma. Brahma is the creator of this God universe according to the Hindu religious text. Another name of Indra that is mentioned in Rigved, that is Purandar. That is destroyer of fort. That is Purandar, which is called destroyer of the fort. So he is also called Purandar, that means the destroyer of the fort. And he was the god of rain, thunder, god of rain, thunder and war. God of rain, thunder and war. That is called that is called Indra. Now I think I should be properly audible to everyone. Now I think I should be properly audible to everyone. Now just I have changed the battery of the mic. Now I think I should be properly audible. Now I think I should be audible. Huh. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Pashupati. And Indra was also known as Rigved as a Purandar, that means the destroyer of the fort. Now I think I should be properly audible. So I have to change the battery of the mic because the battery got drained. Okay, now the battery is alright, so it is perfect. So correct answer will be option D, and Agni was known as the god of every household. Every household. God of every household. That was Agni, because without Agni how you can cook food. So he was known as god of every household. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Pashupati. Now let's come to the next question. Next question is, in which university Chinese traveler Huansang spent some of his years? So Chinese traveler Huansang spent some of his years, that means studied in which university? Is it Takshashila, Nalanda, Vikramshila or Odantapuri? So from where the name of that Chinese traveler is Huansang. Huansang studied where? So Huansang studied where? Huansang studied where? So Huansang studied where guys? Is it Takshashila, Nalanda, Vikramshila or Udantapuri? Okay, let's see the correct answer. So everyone is going with option B. Huansang studied in Nalanda University and taught in Nalanda University also. It is in Bihar. And it was established by Kumar Gupta first. Takshashila, that is now in Pakistan. Vikramshila, again in Bihar, that is in Bhagalpur district, and it was established by Dharmpal. Udantapuri, again it is in Bihar. Bihar, it is in Bihar Sharif. It is again in Bihar Sharif and it was started by Gopal. So correct answer will be Nalanda University. It was established by Kumar Gupta. And Kumar Gupta, he was also called Mahindra Aditya. His father was Chandragupta II, who was called Vikramaditya. He was called Mahindra Aditya. And Pal dynasty, that they were ruling in Bihar and Bengal. So Pal dynasty that was ruling in Bihar and Bengal. Ruling in Bihar and Bengal, and their capital was Muddagiri. That is in Munger. And Munger, it is in Bihar. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is And Nalanda, Vikramshila, Udantapuri, these three universities, they were destroyed by Bakhtiyar Khilji. So destroyed by Bakhtiyar Khilji. They were destroyed by Bakhtiyar Khilji. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Nalanda University. And Huansang spent some years in Nalanda University. He came to collect the Buddhist text. He came to collect the Buddhist text. So he came there to collect the Buddhist text. So correct answer will be option B. Now come to the next question. Guys, before I should proceed to the next question, is that clear to all of you? Any doubt to anyone? Any query or concern to anyone? Any doubt, any query or concern to anyone? Any doubt, query or concern to anyone? Okay, now guys, let's see to the next question. If you don't have any query or concern, let's move to the next question. Next question we have ki which Gupta ruler was among the following was the first to assume the title of Maharaja Dhiraj. So which Gupta ruler assumed the title of Maharaja Dhiraj? Is it Sri Gupta, Ghatotkacha, Chandragupta first, Chandragupta Vikramaditya? Maharaja Dhiraj. This question just we have discussed in the previous question of the session. So Maharaja Dhiraj. Okay, let's see the correct answer. Everyone, not every, in fact, 1-2 question I have got. That is option C. Option C, guys, and the correct answer will be what? It will be option C. Chandragupta first, and he was the first king to adopt the Maharaja Dhiraj. That means king of kings, and was the first sovereign king in nature in Gupta dynasty, and first king and issued coins independently. and he was the person to issue the coins independently. So correct answer will be option C, that is Chandragupta first. He was the first king to issue the coins independently along with his wife Kumar Devi. Along with his wife Kumar Devi, and she was from Lichvi dynasty. So correct answer will be Chandragupta first, and Chandragupta Vikramaditya. He married Kuber Naga, so he married Kuber Naga of Nag dynasty. He married Kuber Naga of Nag dynasty. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Chandragupta first. And she was from Lichvi dynasty. She was from Lichvis. Lichvi dynasty. And Lichvis, they were the part of Vajji Republic. Lichvi, part of Vajji Republic. Part of the Vajji Republic. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is the Chandragupta first. So correct answer will be option C, guys, that is Chandragupta first. Now let's move to the next question. Let's move to the next question, and the next question we have the wooden furrow of Indus Valley civilization, that is found from which place? Wooden furrow of Indus Valley civilization, that is found from which place? So wooden furrow, that is being found from the which place of Indus Valley civilization? So let's see the correct answer. Option D, option D, option D. Yes, wooden furrow, that is called Lakdi ka Hal. Stone wooden furrow, stone sickle, then 7 fire altar, then 7 fire altar, black bangles. They were all found from the Kalibangan, and Kalibangan, it is in Rajasthan, Hanumangarh district, and it is located on Ghaggar river. Then Harappa, Ravi river, R37 crematory, then 12 granaries, idol of a fisherman, it is found from there, Mohenjo-daro, Indus river, seal of Pashupati, Great Bath, 2 seals of Mesopotamia, idol of bearded man, that is all found from this particular place, Ropar, and it is both in Pakistan. One, it is in Punjab province. Second, it is in Sindh province. And Ropar, it is in Punjab on the bank of river Satluj. And this is burial of man with a dog. That is from the Ropar. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Kalibangan. Now my question to you is which is the smallest area wise site? Which is the smallest area wise site of Indus Valley civilization? Smallest area wise site of Indus Valley civilization? Can you give me the answer of this question? Okay, which is the smallest area-wise site of Indus Valley civilization? So area-wise, which is the smallest site of IVC? Area-wise, which is the smallest site of IVC? Area-wise, smallest site of Indus Valley civilization. Area-wise, smallest site of IVC. Can any one of you tell me? Area-wise, smallest site of Indus Valley civilization. Can you tell me, guys, which is the area-wise smallest site of Indus Valley? Smallest site of Indus Valley civilization area-wise. Okay, very good, guys. So the correct answer will be Al-Hadino. That is near Karachi. Very good. That is Al-Hadino. 1.4 hectares and it is near Karachi. That is Pakistan. So that is Al-Hadino. 1.4 hectares. That is the size of Al-Hadino. 1.4 hectares, that is on the bank of river Karachi. Sorry, not bank of river Karachi, it is near Karachi, that is Pakistan. So correct answer will be for this question, that is Kalibangan. Kalibangan itself means the black bangles. It is in India, sir. No, it is in Pakistan. It is in Pakistan. Overall, it is overall. So it is overall. Overall smallest site of Indus Valley. It is overall smallest site of Indus Valley. And the largest it is the Rakhi Gadi in India as well as overall. Largest it is Rakhi Gadi, it is around 80 to 100 hectares. That is in thus. That is around 80 to 100 hectares. That I will tell you, Kainat, that is skipping from my mind. Once I will remember it, definitely I will be telling it to you about the smallest site in India. So that I have read, that is skipping from my mind. Once I will remember within the session, then I will tell you in fact. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Kalibangan, that is called the black bangles as well. Now come to the next question. That was all about this. Let's come to the next question. Next question is also very easy. Ki Vajji Mahajanpada, that is located in which state of India? So at present, Vajji Mahajanpad, that is located in which state of India? Is it MP, Bihar, Maharashtra, West Bengal? MP, Bihar, Maharashtra, West Bengal, smallest site, Vajji Mahajanpad. Vajji Mahajanpad. Okay, let's see the correct answer. Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, West Bengal. Okay, so that is Vaishali, that is in option B. So Vajji, it is the group of 8 republic. And that is located in Bihar. And Vajji capital is Vaishali. Vajji capital is Vaishali. And in Madhya Pradesh, guys, you will find very famous, that is the Mahajanpad, that is in Madhya Pradesh, that was Avanti. Avanti Mahajanpad in Maharashtra plus Andhra Pradesh. That was Ashmak. And West Bengal, we have no Mahajanpad completely. So correct answer will be option B. And in Maharashtra plus Andhra Pradesh, we have Ashmak, only South Indian Mahajanpad. Only South Indian Mahajanpad, and the capital of Ashmak was Portan. That was Portan. Avanti, Ujjaini and Mahishmati. Ujjaini and Mahishmati. So that is not Jai Mahishmati Bahubali types. So correct answer will be option B and 16 Mahajanpadas. And the source of information is two. One, it is Anguttar Nikay. Second, it is Bhagavati Sutra. Anguttar Nikay, Bhagavati Sutra. So correct answer will be option B. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, and Anguttar Nikay, it is a Buddhist text, and Bhagavati Sutra, it is a Jain text. Anguttar Nikay and Bhagavati Sutra. So correct answer will be option B. Now come to the next question. Very easy question, guys, for you people to answer it. Ki who was the main female god worshipped by the Indus Valley people? So Indus Valley people, they used to worship a female god. What was the name of that god in fact? Is it Mother Goddess, Parvati, Lakshmi or Kali? So which was the only female god who was worshipped by Indus Valley people? So Indus Valley people worshipped which god? So that is a very easy question. Which female god by Indus people? Main female god by people of Indus Valley, that is none other than Mother Goddess, or called Matri Devi. And the idol of Matri Devi is found from almost every site of IVC. Therefore, we call it as the most important deity, because the idol of Mother Goddess is being found from almost every site of Indus Valley civilization. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option A. That is Mother Goddess, and Lakshmi, Kali, Parvati, they are all Hindu goddess. They developed during the time of the Gupta period. So correct answer will be Mother Goddess, or also she is called Matri Devi. So correct answer will be option A. Now come to the next question. Next question is which of the following metals were not found in Harappan civilization? So once you will go through Harappan civilization, which metal you will not find? Is it gold, copper, silver or iron? So which of the following metal was not found in Harappan civilization? Not found in Harappan civilization. Okay, so Vladimir Putin is going with silver. Okay, now everyone is saying iron, so sometimes you change the answer to iron itself. Guys, first of all, if we use elimination, then it is iron. Reason is this, it is found in later Vedic period. So this iron, it is being found in later Vedic period. Later Vedic period, that is from 1000 to 600 BC, and therefore it is called PGW period. So this period, it is also called PGW period. And this copper it is in the Indus Valley. Reason is this, it is also called Chalcolithic period. Chalcolithic period. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is iron. And first metal that was used, or first element that was being used, that is copper, and it was also in Indus Valley civilization. Therefore it is also called Chalcolithic period, because chalco means copper and lithos means the stone. Chalcolithic because chalco means copper and lithic means stone. So correct answer will be guys option D, that is iron. Now come to the next question. Next question we have there was a famous physician whose name was Jivak was appointed in the court of which ruler? So Jivak was in the court of which ruler? Is it Samudragupta, Kanishk, Krishnadevaraya or Bimbisara? So there was a very famous doctor that was known as Jivak whose name was Jivak. Jivak was in court of which ruler? So Jivak was in court of which ruler? Okay, let's see the correct answer. So that is option A, Jivak, that was in the court of Samudragupta. Okay, B, that is then answer D. So Akash, what's your final answer? That is option D. Okay, let's see. Jivak, he was in the court of Bimbisar and Bimbisar sent him for the treatment of two peoples. One was king of Avanti, that was Chandapradyot. So king of Avanti, Chandapradyot. So finally Chandapradyot was being cured by Jivak. And second was for the treatment of Gautam Buddha. Once Jivak went to Gautam Buddha and did his treatment, because it is said that Gautam Buddha hurt his leg very brutally. Finally Gautam Buddha was being cured. And one time Gautam Buddha was being cured, he became properly fit and Jiva came under influence of Gautam Buddha, and after which he never returned back. Never returned back. So Buddha influenced him and after which he never came back. So that was good point for Buddha but bad point for Bimbisar because he lost his one of the finest doctor. So correct answer will be Bimbisar, and Bimbisar was contemporary of Gautam Buddha. And Kanishk, the very famous Charak. He was a physician and he was in the court of Kanishk. Samudragupta, you will find famous person whose name was Prayag Prashasti. He wrote the Prayag Prashasti. He wrote Prayag Prashasti. He was in the court of Chandragupta. That he was in the court of Samudragupta, that was called Harishen. Prayag Prashasti. And Krishnadevaraya Tenali Ram was in the court of Krishnadevaraya. So correct answer will be option C, that is Bimbisar. And Krishnadevaraya, you will find guys he was contemporary of Babur. So 1509 to 1529, and he was contemporary of Babur. 1526 to 1530. So out of this, Krishnadevaraya, he was from Tuluv dynasty. He was contemporary of Babur and Babur praised him. In his autobiography. Babur praised him in his autobiography. So correct answer will be option D, that is Bimbisar. So correct answer will be option D. So Bimbisar finally lost his one of the finest doctor because of Gautam Buddha, because Jiva came under influence of Gautam Buddha and after which he never came back in the court of Bimbisar. and Babur praised him in his autobiography Krishnadev Raya plus Rana Sangram Singh, that is Rana Sanga. Now come to the next question. Next question is which Mughal emperor granted the Diwani rights of Bihar, Bengal, Odisha to East India Company? Is it Shah Alam II, Aurangzeb, Bahadur Shah I or Bahadur II? So guys, the next question before us is which Mughal emperor gave the Diwani rights of Bihar, Bengal and Odisha to British East India Company? Okay, let's see the correct answers. Okay, Yash, Nigam, so option A. Okay, let's see. See, okay guys, so Bihar, Bengal and Odisha, Diwani rights. First of all, Diwani means tax collection. So tax collection rights of Bihar, Bengal and Odisha, that was given by Shah Alam II, and his real name was Ali Gauhar. Ali Gauhar. And after this, he became pensioner of British East India Company, and the pension that was given to him was 26 lakh rupees annually. And through the Treaty of Allahabad, that was on 12th August 1765, he gave this Diwani right of Bihar, Bengal and Odisha to British East India Company, and British East India Company head was Robert Clive. So Robert Clive was the head of British East India Company. So correct answer will be option A, that is Shah Alam II. So that is after Battle of Buxar, and this was given in Treaty of Allahabad, that is on 12th August 1765, and he was removed from Delhi and he was being home arrested in the fort of Allahabad. So he was removed from the Delhi and he was home arrested in the fort of Allahabad, and all the powers were seized from him, and he was given the pension of 26 lakh for his expenditure. So correct answer will be option A. And Aurangzeb, because of his strict religious nature, he is often referred as Zinda Pir or living saint. Zinda Pir or living saint. So correct answer will be option A, and he just assassinated the 9th Sikh Guru. Assassinated 9th Sikh Guru Tegh Bahadur. He assassinated the 9th Sikh Guru Tegh Bahadur. So correct answer will be option A, that is Shah Alam II. And Bahadur Shah first and Bahadur Shah second was Bahadur Shah Zafar. Bahadur Shah second was Bahadur Shah Zafar. Was Bahadur Shah Zafar. So correct answer will be option A, and he was the last king of Mughals, and in 1862 he died in Rangoon. So he was the last king of the Mughal Empire, and he was arrested from Humayun's tomb. And finally he died in Rangoon. He was sent out of India, in which in 1862 he died in Rangoon. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is Shah Alam II. Okay, so guys, I hope it is last important. He was not important actually, he was called Sufi Pir because he was the devotee of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia. So he was devotee of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia. Now let's come to the next question, ki who established Public Work Department, PWD? Who established PWD in India Is it Lord Canning, Dalhousie, Curzon or Dufferin? So he was the last Mughal ruler or last Mughal ruler. So last ruler, father of PWD, father of Indian Railways and all, it is option B guys, that is Lord Dalhousie, and it is in 1854 established PWD that is responsible for government infrastructure. 1853 started railways, telegraph. So that was all Lord Dalhousie. Then doctrine of lapse policy. Wood's dispatch. Also youngest Governor General of India. So that credit goes to Lord Dalhousie. So that is in 1854 he established PWD. Lord Canning ended the policy of doctrine of lapse. Then what he did in 1854, he ended the policy of doctrine of lapse. Other than this, yes, revolt of 1857, budget process started in India, formation of ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, that was all did during the time of Canning. Lord Curzon, partition of Bengal in 1905, Third Delhi Darbar 1903, then also policy of divide and rule, and Lord Dufferin, formation of INC. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Lord Dalhousie. Wood's dispatch guys, Wood's dispatch policy, what happens in Wood's dispatch policy, it was being introduced by Sir Charles Wood, and according to Wood's dispatch policy, primary education will be given to the vernacular language. Then you have the secondary education, that is in Anglo vernacular language, and higher education only in English language. So that is Wood's dispatch policy. I hope Akash it is clear. So Wood's dispatch, so primary education, vernacular language, then secondary education Anglo vernacular, and higher education only in English language. So I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear guys कि what is Wood's dispatch. I hope guys that should be clear to all of you कि what is Wood's dispatch. So I hope guys that should be clear to all of you. Now I will be moving to the next question and let's see what next question is for us. Now, who was the ruler of the Calicut when Vasco da Gama landed? So, who was the ruler of the Calicut when Vasco da Gama landed? Is it Harihar, Jamorin, Peshwa or none of the above? So, who was the king of the Calicut when Vasco da Gama landed? Okay, let's see the correct answers in fact. So, king of the Calicut or the ruler of Calicut when Vasco da Gama landed. So, Vasco da Gama 1498 through Cape of Good Hope, finally landed in Calicut, so that is now called Kozhikode, and he was being welcomed by King Jamorin. So King Jamorin of Kerala. So this was not a name of a king, it was the title of the king that was called Jamorin. Harihar and Bukka, founder of Vijayanagar, Nagar Empire. Peshwa, he was the prime minister of Maratha. Prime Minister of Maratha Empire. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Jamorin. So correct answer will be option B, that is Jamorin. And Jamorin, it is the name, it is not the name of a king, actually it was the title of that king of the Kerala, so they were called as Jamorins. So he was welcomed by King Jamorin and actually he came in the search of spices to the correct place, took the spices from India and sold the spices on the 60 times higher prices. He sold the spices on the 60 times higher prices and earned a very handsome profit. So, correct answer will be option B, that is Jamorin. Now, come to the next question. First Europeans to come to India. Very easy question guys. First European to come to India, that's a very easy type question. Because tier 1, we have kept the things in tier 1. Now once the tier 2 is being announced and general awareness is coming on this, so then after the next sessions you will be getting some standard questions. Okay, which was the first European to come to India? Is it British, Dutch, French, Portuguese? Very easy question guys. And students, don't forget to like and share the session as well. So let's see the correct answer, and the correct answer is option D guys, that is the Portuguese. They came in 1498 and they went away in 1961 AD. So first to come, last to go. That was Portuguese. British came in 1608 AD. Dutch that is around 1602. French 1664 AD. So correct answer will be Portuguese. So correct answer will be Portuguese. Portuguese were first to come and last to go from India in fact. So first to come, last to go. And which Portuguese governor started blue water policy? Which Portuguese governor started blue water policy? So which Portuguese governor started guys blue water policy? Which Portuguese governor started the blue water policy? So that is also related to the Portuguese. Which Portuguese governor started blue water policy? Okay, Nikita, so you are saying Almeida. So that is Francisco de Almeida. Okay. So the blue water policy, it simply means to control the trade of Indian Ocean. Control the trade of Indian Ocean, and this was started by Almeida and prohibited sati system in Goa. That was Albuquerque. That was Alfonso de Albuquerque. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is the Portuguese governor Almeida. He controlled the trade of Indian Ocean, so he started blue water policy. Prohibited sati system was Albuquerque, and transferred the capital from Cochin to Goa was Nino de Cunha. So Nino de Cunha, what he did, transfer the capital from Portuguese to Goa. So from Cochin to Goa, that was being did by Nino de Cunha. So correct answer will be first Portuguese. They were first to come and last to go, and Operation Vijay was being carried to throw the Portuguese outside India. So to liberate Goa, Portuguese, from Portuguese in 1961, Operation Vijay was carried. So Operation Vijay was being carried to liberate Goa from the Portuguese. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Portuguese, and these all things, they are related to the Portuguese in India. So please make a note of it, or I will be getting on the one side of the screen, so that if you wish to take the screenshot, you can do so. So correct answer will be option D, that is Portuguese power. Okay guys, so is that clear to all of you? So is that clear to all of you guys? Then do tell me. Any doubts to anyone? If you have any query, any concern related to the topic, then feel free to ask as well. Okay, so if it is clear guys, then let's move to the next question, and then we will be discussing the next question, what exactly the question is. Okay. So who invaded India during the time of Muhammad Shah Rangila's reign? So who invaded India during the time of Muhammad Shah Rangila? So when Muhammad Shah Rangila was the ruler of the Mughal dynasty, who invaded India? So who invaded during whose time period? Who invaded India during the time of Muhammad Shah Rangila? So first of all guys, Muhammad Shah Rangila, he was a very pleasure loving king. Therefore his title was Rangila, and he used to be a very good dancer of Kathak as well. So 1719 to 1748 is the time period of Muhammad Shah Rangila, and during his time period, Nadir Shah, who is called Napoleon of Iran, he invaded India, and in Battle of Karnal, Battle of Karnal happened when, guys? So that was in 1739. The Battle of Karnal. Nadir Shah defeated Mughal army. Nadir Shah, he defeated Mughal army, and Nadir Shah took away two important things. One is Kohinoor diamond to Iran, and second was Takhte Taus. Takhte Taus, that is also called Peacock Throne. And this Takhte Taus, that is Peacock Throne, and this was being constructed by Shah Jahan. So he took two important things from India. 1739, yes Prashant, and Sher Shah Suri 1540 to 1545. So he was not an invader, he was an Indian himself, and he was born and brought up in Sasaram, that is in Bihar, and he defeated Humayun. So Sher Shah Suri defeated Humayun. In 1539 in Battle of Chausa, and in 1540 Battle of Kannauj or Bilgram. So finally he defeated Humayun, and due to his fear, Humayun left India for 15 years. He was not in India, so he left to Iran, or so he fled to Iran. Therefore, correct answer will be option D, that is Nadir Shah. And Nadir Shah, he came from Iran, and because of his military achievement, he is also known as Napoleon of Iran. So because of his military achievement, Napoleon of Iran, and Sher Shah Suri died while winning the fort of Kalinjar. So he died while winning the fort of Kalinjar. A firearm named Ukka that he used that firearm named Ukka. He fired a firearm named Ukka, and what happened ki Ukka, after hitting the wall of the floor, that bounced back, and there was a heap of gunpowder that was being kept, and Sher Shah was standing near that heap of the gunpowder. Finally, that Ukka went on that gunpowder, and gunpowder blasted, and due to that blast, Sher Shah Suri died. So Sher Shah Suri died eventually because of the blast that happened in the heap of the gunpowder, and he was such a very drastic personality that he holded his death till the things went all good. So once he heard the news ki okay, now the fort of Kalinjar has been won, then he took a very deep breath, and finally he died. So that shows the robustness of Sher Shah Suri, that he just holded his death by the time he did not heard the news of the victory, and once he knew that okay, now the fort of Kalinjar has been destroyed and Sher Shah Suri has won, so finally he took a deep breath, and after which he died. So that was the quality of Sher Shah Suri, very promising and prominent ruler. So correct answer will be what? It will be Nadir Shah, who all came from Iran. Sher Shah Suri was not an invader actually, and before establishing its own dynasty, he was in the service of Babur. So he also served Mughal army under Babur. So he knew all the types of Mughal tricks and tactics, and used to apply all these tricks and tactics against Humayun, so that every time Humayun gets defeated by him. So in 1539 in the Battle of Chausa, you must have heard कि Humayun, when he was about to defeat, he jumped in the river along with his horse, and finally there was a person whose name was Nizam. He saved his life from getting drained out in the river, and in Chausa it is located on the bank of river Karmnasha. Karmnasha river. That is Karmnasha river. Therefore, correct answer will be what? It will be option B, that is Nadir Shah. I hope, my dear students, is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you guys? Is that clear to all of you guys? That is located on the bank of river Karmnasha. Okay, now come to the next question. Which Mughal emperor fought the Battle of Buxar in 1764? So in 1764, who fought the Battle of Buxar? So Muhammad Shah, Farooq Shir, Shah Alam or Bahadur Shah first. So who fought the Battle of Buxar? Let me start the timer also. So guys, see, Battle of Buxar, Buxar it is in Bihar. And Battle of Buxar, it was fought by the joint army of Mir Qasim, who was Nawab of Bengal. Then Shah Alam II, who was Mughal king. And third was Shah Alam II. Third was the person that was Shuja-ud-Dawla. That was Nawab of Awadh. And that was against British East India Company, and the commander was Major Hector Munro. Major Hector Munro. So finally what it happened? Finally what was the result? Joint army was defeated. And they were forced to sign Treaty of Allahabad. They were forced to sign the Treaty of Allahabad. So that was none other than Shah Alam II. So Shah Alam II, he signed the Battle of Buxar. He fought the Battle of Buxar, but they were completely defeated. And they defeated because of the poor strategy that they were following. And the British forces, they were much trained in respect of the forces. And what happened in the history of India, ki after this battle, no power was left in India to go against British. No power that was left in India to go against British. So correct answer will be option C. So British started dominating politics of India as well. So British started dominating the politics of India as well. So this was the major, you can say, effect of the Battle of Buxar on the history of India. After this there was no major power that was left to retaliate or to go against the British. So British, they started dominating politically, and then they also started dominating economically after the Battle of Plassey. So these two battles are very important battles in the history of India. So guys, is that clear to all of you? Then we will be moving to the next question. Is that understood, guys? Is that understood by everyone? Okay, if it is understood, then we will be moving to the next question to discuss. Let's see what next question is for us. Very simple question, guys, for you all. In which session Congress was presided by Gandhi ji? So Gandhi ji, हाँ. Battle of Plassey, that was turning point on the economic point of view. So the next question before us, ki which session of the Congress was presided by Gandhi ji? So Gandhi ji was the president of which session of INC? Simple question for you guys. Very simple. So that was Gandhi ji became the president of one and only session 1924 Belgaum session of INC. So Belgaum session of INC, that is in Karnataka. Lucknow session, that was in 1916, that is Ras Bihari. So Lucknow session, that was Ambika Charan Majumdar. That is Ambika Charan Majumdar. Then Surat 1906. 1906 Surat session, that was Ras Bihari Ghosh. And in this session, Muslim League separated from Indian National Congress. So Muslim League celebrated from Indian National Congress, and Allahabad session 1888, George Yule was the president, first British president. Of INC, George Yule, first British president of Indian National Congress. First George Yule, first British president of Indian National Congress. That was in 1888 Allahabad session of Indian National Congress. So RB Ghosh, Surat session 1916, Ambika Charan Majumdar, Lucknow Pact of INC. So correct answer will be, guys, option A. So first Muslim, that was Badruddin Tayyabji. Yes, the first Muslim president was Badruddin Tayyabji. Madras session. Now guys, come to the next question. Who was the first woman president of Indian National Congress? First woman president of INC. First Muslim president of Indian National Congress. Sorry, first woman president of INC. Very easy question. Okay, let's see the correct answer. Nidhi Gupta. Okay, option B, Shahabuddin Badshah. Okay, option B. So Indian National Congress, guys, it was formed in 1885. First, Kasturba Gandhi, she was wife of MK Gandhi, never became the president. First woman, Annie Besant, 1917, Calcutta session. So she was from Ireland. Then 1925, Kanpur session, Sarojini Naidu. Then 1933, Calcutta session, that was Nellie Sen Gupta. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Mrs. Annie Besant. And she was from Ireland. And founder was Alan Octavian Hume. So A.O. Hume, that was the founder. So that was A.O. Hume. Founder plus General Secretary of Indian National Congress, founder plus General Secretary of INC, that was Ellen Octavian Hume. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is first woman president was Sarojini Besant. Now come to the next question. In which session of Indian National Congress approved the Gandhi-Irwin Pact? So which session of Indian National Congress, guys, approved the Gandhi-Irwin Pact? Is it Lahore session, Calcutta session, Kanpur session, Karachi session? So which session of Indian National Congress approved the Gandhi-Irwin Pact? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Option C, that is Kanpur session. Okay, Kanpur session. Okay, not option D. Okay, so option C, option D, guys, C. Gandhi-Irwin Pact, that is GRP, that is Gandhi-Irwin Pact. Let me tell you an important thing. The negotiation of Gandhi-Irwin Pact started on 17th February 1931 and completed on 5 March 1931. So negotiation started from 17th of the February, completed on 5 of the March, and it was the Karachi session of Indian National Congress that was held in March 1931, and the president was Sardar Patel. And demand for fundamental rights of Indians. Demand for fundamental rights of Indians. That was did in this pact. So demand for the fundamental rights of Indians. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So correct answer will be option D, that is the Karachi session of Indian National Congress. Lahore session, that was famous 1929. Purna Swaraj Declaration. Kanpur session 1925. Calcutta session 1896. Calcutta session, guys, you will find that there are many sessions held in Calcutta, in fact. Like in 1886, the session was held in Calcutta. Then 1896 session was held in Calcutta. 1911 session was held in Calcutta. So Calcutta was a very common place where the session used to held easily. So Lahore session on the bank of river Ravi, and it was president was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now come to the next question. Okay, where was All India Muslim League formed? So All India Muslim League was formed where? All India Muslim League was founded where? Is it Dhaka, Lahore, Punjab or Hyderabad? So where was All India Muslim League founded? Okay, let's see the correct answer, guys. All India Muslim League, that was founded on 30th December 1906 in Dhaka, that was in East Bengal, and that was led by Nawab Salimullah and Aga Khan. And the objective of INC, objective of Muslim League, was to protect the interest of Muslims in India. To protect the interest of Muslims in India. So correct answer will be option A, that is Dhaka, that was the capital of East Bengal. To protect the interest, that should be political interest of Muslims in India. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is Dhaka. Now come to the next question. Next question is very easy. The Rowlatt Act was passed during the reign of which viceroy? So who was the viceroy when Rowlatt Act was being passed? That was passed in 1919. So the year is also there. So now you have to choose the viceroy. If you know the time period of the viceroy, then you can easily find the question. If you know the time period of that viceroy, you can easily find the question. Easily find the answer in fact. Okay. So Rowlatt Act, it is also called Anarchical and Revolutionary Crimes Act. Anarchical and Revolutionary Crimes Act, that is called Rowlatt Act, and it is also called Black Law by Indians. And that was did by Lord Chelmsford, 1916 to 1921. 1916 to 1921, guys. So my dear students, with this, because the session of another my fellow educator is there from 6. So students, with this we come up with the end of our today's session. And I hope guys you must have found this session interesting and informative, and you must have heard a lot of new things about the history, because now the syllabus of SSC has already been changed. So that was all for the today's session, guys. Let's meet in the next session, that will be on tomorrow, and tomorrow we will be bringing the strategy session as well. So that's all for the day, guys. Let's meet in the next session with a next interesting topic to discuss. Till then, stay safe and bye bye everyone.